Hi everyone, it's Dragana from Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I have here my Woodland series journals. After 3 months, finally completed. I'm very happy with them. Let's take a look at each box. I'll start with this one. We'll go through these later on. Let's take a look at the journal first. There it is. This is the first one. Woodland series number 1. It's got 3 signatures and I've done something different this time. I've bound all 3 signatures at the same time using this stitching method with arrows. It's a hardcover journal and it's got botanical print that we've done 3 months ago using scissors. It's a hazelnut tree leaf in this one, and I just collaged it a little bit to make it interesting. And I really love this fabric. It's got that look almost like the bark of a tree. So the journal is A5 size, which is 15 centimeters, 6 inches by a bit less than 8.5 or 21 centimeters. So that's like half of A4 size, and the spine is like 4 centimeters or 1 3/4 of an inch. All right, that's what it looks like on all sides. Let's take a look on the inside. There it is. This is the original Gelli print here. So we have a little pocket here with some lace down the bottom. There is a page from that Botanical print digital. I will link all the kits that I've used and all the videos in which I've created some of these elements, like these Gelli prints or any other papers and ephemera. So just check out the description box below the video and you will find all the relevant links there. Just stencil that there with a bit of green and pink, and it looks really good with that ruffle there, doesn't it? Okay, so here we have that. Can be used as a tuck spot or just like a place to write and hide whatever you're writing. The same on this side. It's stitched to the page with the machine. Oh, there's that handmade paper from napkins. I think I've shown you that in one of the videos from last month. And I just stamped that bird there. I think this page was dyed with leaves, autumn leaves, and the pink one is with avocado. We have one of my sketches or doodles and like a little tuck spot. I think this page is from the Magical Autumn collection. The stamp and that as well. Plenty of writing space in these 2 journals, but also lots of decorations. And I did not want to put any of the ephemera in the journal. I will show you separately. That was printed on tracing paper. I really love that page. You can put lots of things in here. Stenciled. There as well, a stamp. You can tuck things here. This is from a scrapbooking paper pack. You know, the cover, the front cover, and it had that there. And I really loved it, and it looked really good with the pink, so I included it. This journal is not a winter, not just autumn, not just spring. It's just general nature theme, it probably includes all the seasons in a way. It's nature through the seasons, basically. I stamped this image and then I cut it out. Oh, that took a while. And I put some tracing paper, as you can see that. And then on this side, I put a little frame made with that recycled packaging, and I just sketched the bird and some flowers. I think it's cute. Alright. Again, we have some stenciling there. I think it looks really nice on that grayish green paper. I love this. Stencil work there as well. And that is the first signature. Again, another pocket here. Now what do we have here? There's the lace. And I attached to this paper eco print. This one was done with no cooking method almost a year and a half ago, and it's still quite yellow and bright. I think only the red or pink colors faded a little bit. And I actually used it to print a lino cut on it. So that is it. And then this here is a stamp. Okay. I love this paper. This was done with pomegranate skin and a stencil. So you'll see lots of botanicals, feathers, birds, flowers, butterflies. This page is kind of like spring or even summery. It's got a stenciled image of a flower, and then I just did a bit of line work over. These are little pockets. There's a little butterfly there. Here's a page from those 4 specimens. I think that looks interesting. Okay, here's another pocket made with fabric. I think I dyed this fabric with those dyes made with autumn leaves. There's that one. I just cut around here. I thought that would make really interesting journal. I like to see these journals as a whole, not just page by page. So I really love the layering and the fact that you can see several pages at the same time, especially if they line up nicely and if they kind of, if the colors excite me in a way. They've put together like I want them, like this here as well. It just connects everything rather than seeing just page by page, which is also nice from time to time. But in this one, it's all as a whole. I treat it all as a whole in a way. Okay, so here we have that botanical print with iron mordant. And then on the inside we have lots of pockets, so 4 pockets. Okay, that's also printed on tracing paper. And I just did some stencil work because these eco prints tend to get a bit messy on the other side, so you have to put something to distract your eye from just what it looks like a stain, but you can still see a bit of orange or rust coming through. There's a little bookmark with charms. I think I've done this in that recycling packaging video. I think it's, I'm not sure, part 2 or part 3. I'll just leave it there. That. I love that. The sound of that paper. This was also done with leaf dye. Again, lino cut print on the digital. Again, that same pocket with the fabric. Lots of things can go inside. We have sweet chestnut and black mulberry here. And there's that one done on the handmade paper that was made with Sizzix and napkins. I just stamped that on top. I really love the feel. It almost feels like fabric, that paper. It's got lovely texture. Here, a bit of lace. Again, stenciling. I love stencil work. This strawberry eco print turned out so well. It actually goes really well with this green. Here we have 2 pockets again. And that is second signature. Now we come to the third signature. Charms can be attached here. This is also done with a stencil and gold paint. It looks like a texture paste, but it's not. It's just the gold paint that I applied in a thick layer with a knife, not with a sponge. Another pocket here. By the way, if you're wondering about these, and I've got that one here. They were done with 8x8 scrapbooking papers. And 8x8, this is 8x8. They're not big enough to do the whole page. Like the height, alright, but you know, you always end up being short. So I thought if I put them like this on an angle, I get them to be on both sides. And it just looks like fun. I don't know. This is probably one of my favorite pages from that Magical Autumn kit. These turn out so nice, these botanicals. Okay, this is a sticker. I scanned some of my watercolors, printed on sticker paper and then cut out. And this is a ruffle made with tracing paper that was printed on. And I just did some line work. I was just having some fun. I love how this paper turned out. I remember when I was dyeing these papers. Can't really remember what I've used. It looks dark, possibly coffee and a bit of iron. But I had some Inca gold that was completely dried out. And I sprinkled some into the dye and let it kind of dissolve. And I ended up with this paper that kind of has traces of gold. I'm not sure if it's possible to see it in the video, but in real life, it's got sheen. Anyway, maybe we'll do that one day in a video. Here I used one of those collage strips, turned it into a belly band. You can tuck things here. Lots of writing space. Love how that paper turned. Okay, I use this bookmark here to turn it into like a tuck spot. And I love this. It says, learn to let go, accept the changes and rest so that you can grow. I love that. Okay, that's what's left from this. And I thought it should go into the same journal, so I put it there. Looks nice. And here we have that tuck spot. These are recycled silicone stamp packagings. Normally they come with the image printed on these plastic sheets. That's also dyed with pomegranate skins and a stencil on top. Looks nice. Could even do some more drawings here. The lines turned really sharp. Alright, another one of those silicone stamp packaging. Again, turned it into a tuck spot. It's attached to the paper with a sewing machine. Okay, I think this was supposed to be a tag from one of my kits, but I kind of cut it differently and decided to turn it into a pocket. I like it like that. Okay, another ruffle. a little cluster. This is just some washi tape glued, and that's just one of those stickers that look like postage stamps. Okay, more stencil work here, and that is it. That's the certificate of authenticity with my stamp, and that is that, and another side of that Gelli print. Okay, so we've seen the journal. Let's have a look at the box and other things that come with it. We have here 3 dyed gauzes, avocado, grape, and one of the leaf dies. Okay, so there's 3 12 by 12 gauzes in here. Then we have some napkins. Okay, that one, and this one. Oh yeah, Valentine's are just around the corner. Okay, we have a packet with specimens. If you don't have a laminating machine and you want to make some specimens, there they are. 2 leaves and 3 flowers. I created this little envelope with an opening here for them. Okay, so that's 5 specimens. What do we have in here? Oh, the charms. Okay, there's that one. This one's made with plastic loyalty cards or credit cards. That's a faux specimen. And there's that one. I think this one's made with chipboard. Okay, so there's that one. There's some of these also made with recycled packaging and then pictures glued on top. Then there's this one, a heart one, and 3 of the altered buttons, one with a butterfly, one just painted, and one with a napkin decoupaged on top. Okay, so you have these and they go in here. It says here, love is sweet, enjoy a treat. Okay, now here, this is a little glassine bag made with the baking paper from that video where we used napkins and starch to create paper. And there's some stickers. These are stickers. Okay, these are my watercolors that I scanned in and then printed and used Cricut to cut into stickers. Okay, you can glue them anywhere in the journal. Let's go through this one. This is one of those envelopes, recycled ones with a wax seal. There's a bee here. I think I've used Shabby Dabby Doodles Digital to create this in one of the videos. I will link it down below. It says be honest to yourself. And there's a bee here. Okay, so inside we have a little fabric collage with a heart. It says love. And there's a little flower made with circles of fabric. And one eco print on fabric done with Sizzix. Then we have another fabric collage. This one hasn't been slow stitched. I used sewing machine, but then I just attached the buttons and this by hand, and it's like a nice decoration. It can even go on the front of a journal. And one of the little doilies, crochet doilies, so that's what's in that one, mostly fabric. So all of these you can use to decorate this journal. Okay, and remember these envelopes, we've done them last summer with road maps. Okay, they're perfect for holding ephemera. And then this is what's inside. This is the embossed paper with dried plants. There's one postcard here with snowy owls. There is one tag with the fabric jelly print. A hidden paper clip that can be decorated further or used as is. There's two butterflies. This one was done with die cuts. That one was cut by hand. Another little decoration, little cluster or collage. A laminated picture. It says here, a smile is a curve that sets everything straight. Nice. Another little tag made with recycled packaging and a stamped image of a leaf. One of my MOJO cards. That one. And one of these specimens we've done with kitchen towel rolls. These turn out really good. I should make more. And a specimen, again, made with these recycled packaging frames we made. This print that you see underneath is a jelly print, and I used fabric as a stamp or a stencil, and then I just decorated it further. Only got a few of these left, but yeah, I love them. Another tag made with Tina's digital. And then we have two of the faux specimens. So these are not real leaves. They are faux specimen cards. That one as well. That's not a real leaf. That's a printable. But it looks so realistic. I'm having trouble seeing. Now I'm starting to doubt myself. Maybe it is real. No, I can see a bit of white here. Okay, and that's my jelly print. That's original jelly print. Looks really nice. I think this is sage, garden sage leaf, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so that is the ephemera pack. It's probably enough here to decorate a few journals, not just one. That's the Woodland journal, number 1. Let's have a look at the other one. Okay. This one is the same size and similar structure as the first one. So the same number of signatures, same dimensions, same type of stitching, then arrow. It also comes with a separate ephemera pack. Okay, and the difference between those two is the fabric. Here we have slightly different fabric and in different colors, but it's the same print. It's the other side of that print. Okay, so this print, that was like that, one print, and one side turned more orange, the other side turned more yellow. That's just the way it is with these eco prints done with Sizzix. So made from the same leaf, and that's on fabric. I love this, so nice. All right, and different jelly print here. This is real jelly print. It's not a printable, but it has the pocket here, although a different lace down the bottom and different image here. Out of all those eco prints that I've done, this was probably my favorite. It just worked out so well. Bit of stencil work. We have a ruffle here. It's a stamp. This is, I think, avocado leaf die from an old notebook. This is printed on tracing paper, but not the really see-through one. Comes on a pad. It says tracing paper, but it's not as see-through as the regular tracing paper that's more like vellum. But I really love the sound it makes. Okay, here we have a bit of stamp work. Again, similar thing here. Ruffle, maybe a tissue paper and a watercolor that's been turned into a sticker. Okay, now here we have one of those handmade papers done with napkins using Sizzix. You can write on the back with your pencil, perhaps even with a pen. I wouldn't use alcohol markers, they might go right through, but you can certainly write with a pencil. Okay, a bit of fabric lace there. More writing area, lots of writing area here. I did not want to overload it, that's why I keep the ephemera separate. Sometimes I go overboard. I think that's one of my favorite parts of this journal. These colors next to each other and these. I think it looks really good. And they've all been ripped and inked to get that effect. That's a printable of a Gelli print. That as well. Okay. Bit of stencil work there. Okay, and a pocket. Now we come to the second signature. We have 2 pockets here. Bit of stencil work there. I've sort of painted these butterflies on a napkin. But I treated the napkin with clear gesso first. Then I used watercolors and some inks, and I did a bit of stamping and then some line work. And I think it goes well with this. There's a bit of like a purple here. It just echoes. Works well in this on this page. Lots of like greenish yellow and purple. I love winter, but I'm already talking about spring. It's fabric. I dyed this, I think these were curtains of some sort. Those lace curtains. I dyed it with leaf dyes. It's got nice flower there. Could have turned it into a pocket like in the other one, but I thought for a change I'll just leave it like that. Okay, another one of those watercolor printables. And I turned it into a belly band. Okay. I love the sound of that paper. It's from a sketchbook, I think. And I think I've dyed it with coffee and a sponge. The one with big holes. That's why it's like that. Again, here I've done the same as I've done in the other one with a big leaf. Over here I cut out this. Here we have that. So that's done with pomegranate and that's with just rust. Look at the color. And this is a rust and coffee. So it turned like dark. It was black. Again, this is a real eco print. And here we have more pockets. That's a big one there. And that one. This one. And that one. I'm sorry, I had to stop recording because this little guy wanted to be part of the video. Okay, Mado, let's go do this. Okay, here we have an echo print. And look at that. A bookmark. Let's do the next one. Are you purring? Come on, flip the page. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he wants the box. Okay, you can take it. I have another one somewhere. Let's go. Let's go. gonna try to do this with him on my lap. Alright, we have more of this here. It says even a leaf in the wind settles sometimes. And there's a leaf. What do you say to that, Mary? Do you like this journal? And here we have belly band. That's a stamped image on a printed eco print. I guess the rest of the video is going to be with the sound of a purring cat. Meadow is going to be 11 this May. He's a big boy. Okay, there's a pocket in here, really deep one. Put a little butterfly there. And that's done with the texture paste, and I just did a bit of inking over so it's not really white. And there's a hole here, and one of those charms can be attached. There's a little pocket in here too. It's printed on that clear tracing paper and stenciled with gold paint. A feather of a big bird by the looks of it. That's stamped. It's one of the hearts are made with scraps of paper. It says, let your life lightly dance on the edges of time like dew on the tip of a leaf. And that's too small, I can't read it without my glasses. Sorry. I love how this print turned out. It's a printable, but the original turned out really well. Again, little sketches of mushrooms that I've made, and then I turned into stickers. And the center spread is this one. This paper turned out so nice. I let the stencil dry on top of it. I used pomegranate skin dye. Look how rich the color is. I really love it. And the stencil is kind of looking strange because all the design is here and then you have a blank area there. So I decided to put a pockets here. Again, a double pocket. Now here we have that decoration. I think this one is glued. Yes, it is glued to the page. Alright. I love these here. I love to see leaves like this where they're missing big pieces. You can tell that some of the butterflies or other bugs have eaten it. Okay. And here we have another little pocket. This was made with recycled envelopes. That also is actually recycled palette that I used. When I do jelly prints, I mix my colors and a piece of acetate, and eventually the paint builds up there, so I keep them. And then I tried cutting some with my Sizzix to be like gold leaves. It worked. It's really tough. Okay, that's a bit of a washi tape. I love that design. Okay, another ruffle. I think these colors are really earthy, browns and yellows and a bit of green. Love it. A bit of stencil work there. And there's that one. Here's a certificate of authenticity. Attach another charm here. And the other side of that jelly print. Okay, so that is the journal. I should probably move this cat because if I start showing you the small items, he's going to be taking them from you. Such a big boy, Mado. Look at that. Booty, booty, booty. Yeah, so cute. Can you go somewhere until I finish this and then we'll cuddle, please? He's got the softest fur of all the cats that I've ever had or have. It's almost like a bunny. He's like a bunny. Can't sleep there. Come on. All right. Let's see what's in this one. Again, we have a packet of gauze. 3 different gauzes. We have the same napkins as in the other pack. 5 of them. Then we have these specimens. Same ones. Let's have a look at the charms here. So again, we have 3 buttons, painted one with a butterfly and book page and with a napkin. We have one of the charms made with plastic with chipboard and a faux specimen. Then 2 more charms made with recycled packaging with pictures glued on top, a rose and a butterfly. A heart-shaped one with a butterfly, and a little glassine bag made with baking paper, and 4 more stickers. You can peel these off and glue them anywhere in the journal. Okay. Let's take a look in here. All right. That one's done with that free digital on my website. The one that's linked to that video where we make specimen cards with playing cards. It's a little doily and eco print. And that's upcycled envelope. And here it says, a good laugh is sunshine in the house. Okay, there it is. We have that butterfly made with fabric, and these are actually beads that come from guitar strings. Looks cute. A little heart, fabric collage turned into a heart, another one of those flowers with layers of thin fabric that's been cut in the shape of a circle. A little doily, eco print on fabric, and those fabric collages. Not a slow stitch one because I've joined it with the sewing machine, but still very nice. Okay, so that is that. And let's take a look here. Again, we have a little bee here. That's one of those envelopes we've done with recycled maps last summer. Don't take everything out yet. They're great for holding ephemera. Another little butterfly, a little decoration or cluster, hidden paper clip, a little laminated, kind of like charm. There's a butterfly here. It says, be kind to yourself. Postcard. I stamped the birds, but I used a digital eco print on the back. There it is. One of the MOJO cards. That's original Gelli print. Used gold and brown and purple. Backed it up with the eco print. Another one of those cards. That design is from a Gelli print, and fabric. There's a butterfly here underneath, lace butterfly, but then I glued this one on top. A specimen, one of these. That's a fabric jelly print. Fabric that I backed with craft paper. Okay, and 2 faux specimens. Again, they look so real. Okay, a tag. This was done with Tina's Digital. One with these. A little tag with a leaf and embossed paper. I used dry plants to emboss. I hope you can see. We've done that in one of the videos. So that's that one. Quite a lot in here. All right, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it was inspirational. If you're interested in any of these journals, they'll be in my Etsy shop. I will leave the link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.